The Japan Information and Culture Center, Embassy of Japan presents DIY Kamishibai. Make your own Kamishibai theater. Kamishibai, or Japanese paper plays, were a very popular way to tell Japanese folk tales and stories in the past, and are currently still used by educators in Japan. Here's how the Kamishibai theater works. The Kamishibai theater is highly portable, and on the front it has a metal clasp that you can open and close during transportation. It also has theater doors which open and close for you to see the story. When you turn it around, you can see where the narrator will read the back of the cards while they are presenting the story to you. And if you turn it to the side, you can see where the story slides are changed by the narrator. Now, let's learn how to make our own Kamishibai theater simply using a cardboard box and some items you might have around the household. To begin with, you will need a cardboard box, preferably one that is wide and narrow on the side to kind of replicate a theater. In addition to the box, other materials you will need include glue to glue the doors on, scissors, or you can use a box cutter. However, be very careful with this and get adult supervision, ribbon or string, and some kind of tape. We have masking tape here, but we will actually be using packing tape, which is clear. And to decorate, we will be using paint. However, you can use any kinds of decorations you would like. We will begin by making the backside of the theater. You will make a border on the top and the bottom to make sure your Kamishibai slides do not fall out. Using a ruler and a pen, measure down about 1 to 3 inches, depending on the size of your box, to create a frame. We now have 2 lines straight across, and using a scissors, you will cut along the lines. Be sure to be careful and use slow movements when you are cutting. Next, using your tape of choice, take 4 pieces of tape and tape each corner of the box. Now you can see the backside of our theater. Next, you're going to turn it around, and we're actually going to cut the tape off of the backside of the box. Again, please be careful using the scissors and use slow and controlled motions when cutting. Once you're finished, feel free to remove the remaining tape from your box. Next, we're going to take the larger flaps and open them up, take the smaller flaps and pull them out, and then push the larger flaps back in, like so. Then, using tape, you are going to tape the larger flaps together on the back side of the theater. In addition, tape the edges of the flap to the theater. So now we have tape down the middle and on each side. Next, we are going to flip it around, and now you can see that our theater is coming into shape. Now we're going to make the theater frame. So to do so, we're going to use our pen and a ruler again and measure on each side about 1 to 3 inches depending on the size of your box. Now that we have our lines measured out, we can take our box cutter or scissors and cut along the lines. Again, making sure to be careful and move slowly with our box cutters. So now we have our theater, as you can see. Next, we're going to make our side slot to change out the picture slides. Using a ruler and a pen, we are going to measure in, depending on the width of your box, about 1 to 3 inches again. The bottom line should be shorter so that it is easier to slide your picture slides in and out. Now that we have our border measured out, we will use our box cutter again to cut out this area. One issue we noticed with our theater was the back side was a bit flimsy. To fix this, add an extra piece of cardboard or add extra borders around the back side. Next, we're going to make a clasp for the front of the doors. To do this, we'll use one piece of leftover cardboard and make 2 doors. Using a pen and a ruler, you're going to measure out 2 equal-sized doors. For ours, our doors were about 2 by 3 inches. However, you can decide on what size you'd like yours depending on the size of your theater. Then, using a scissors, cut out the doors. Now that we have cut out the doors, we're going to make little slots to tie the ribbon into. So first you're going to measure with your ruler and your pen. We measured about 1 inch by 1/2 inch, but you can make them smaller. So as long as your string or your ribbon fits through them and you're able to tie it in. Next, you're going to cut this hole out. You can use a box cutter or a pair of scissors. Of course, a box cutter will be easier. Be sure to have a layer of cardboard beneath the box cutter so you don't ruin the table that you're working on. Repeat the same process on the other door. Now that you have both of your doors ready with holes in them, you will take your ribbon or your string and measure it for about how long you think you would need to be able to tie the doors together, roughly 6 inches or so. Tie the ribbon to the door. Then you will take the remainder of the ribbon and tape it to the back of the door using your tape of choice. Next, we are going to glue the doors to the front of your theater. Use a large strip of glue on the opposite edge of the ribbon side and glue it to the front of the theater doors, making sure that the doors align together. Allow to dry for at least 20 minutes. Now that we finished constructing our theater and the glue dried, it's time to decorate. But let's be careful of our clothes. We don't want to get them dirty, and we also want to make sure our workspace is covered and protected with newspaper or something like newspaper. We will be using paint to decorate our theater. However, you can use any craft to decorate your own. Let's change into something more appropriate. That's much better. Okay, let's begin. If you would also like to paint your theater, you do not have to use brown like we are using. We are going for a more natural looking theater. However, if you want to make your theater very colorful and bright, we encourage you to do so. Since the Kamishibai is meant to be portable, you can add your own handle to the top that will make it easy to transport around. So we're going to use ribbon on the top of our theater to make our handle. On the top of your theater, using a ruler, measure about a hand width length apart and create 2 lines. Those will be your slits that you'll insert the ribbon through. Next, using the box cutter, cut open the slits. The slits should be about 1 centimeter wide. They're not super large, just large enough, as you can see, to fit the ribbon through. Next, take your ribbon. First, kind of test it out to see how long you want it to be. We would recommend to make the length of the ribbon at least 2 to 3 times the width of your hand, depending on the size of your hand. Next, you're going to insert the ribbon into each slit and tie it in a knot on the bottom. You can double knot it if you'd like. Once you have it tied, you can take a piece of tape and tape down the ribbon. You may also use glue for this part. However, the tape version might be easier for small children to work with than glue. And there you have it, your finished portable Kamishibai theater. We hope you enjoyed working together with us to make your DIY Kamishibai theater. We'd love to see your versions, so please share them via social media. Tag our account or use our hashtag. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you again next time.